All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday, 6 a.m., September 8th. I'm going to do a morning Bitcoin and altcoin analysis. Let's get to it. So we see price yet again. We went all the way to about $10,400 and some change, came back to the weekly open, and again broke inside of it. All right. This again tells you how weak the price is in this particular structure, guys. We were looking at this trend line breakout, hoping that we would get a retest over here on the weekly open, and then this could have given us maybe push towards 10.6, maybe even 11,000. But you can see there's just a lot of sellers in the market, and it's no denying right now that BTC is aggressively weak. Another key piece of information, which is kind of astounding, is I was personally thinking that the ES, which is the S&P 500 futures, the NASDAQ futures right here, I thought maybe overnight they might pick up a little bit, but it looks like both of them, the S&P 500 futures, NASDAQ futures, bled down. And then on top of that, we see that, let me see here. Let me make this full screen. I'll pull up a separate chart. We see that the DXY, which is the US dollar basket, again, it ticked up overnight. Okay, so this is never good for BTC, guys. When you see S&P 500 dropping, NASDAQ futures dropping, you see the DXY climbing up, this is probably not going to be a good day for BTC if this trend up continues. Okay, I'm kind of looking at this right now where even if we look at some of the more core stocks that have been holding up the market, like Microsoft, okay, you can see Microsoft is down pre-market a lot. Like, it's down a lot. We closed, what's it, the heck was it, from here, down here. I mean, we're down 2.6%. Apple, let's see, right? Apple's down, oh, man, yeah, looks like we're shaping up for a bloody day, down 3%. Tesla, I think, is down like 9% or something. Yeah, so you can see right here, Tesla's down a whole lot, 9.6%. So it just seems like we're really shaping up for a bloody day in the market. I think more than likely it's possible that BTC also breaks down. So, here are a couple ways that I'm going to play this, okay? If I'm looking at the market as is, I don't know if shorting right here is the best idea, but it's possible that if price reverses back up and I get a rejection at this weekly open right here, this could be a short opportunity to, say 94.50 or possibly lower. And I'll show you guys exactly where the targets I'm aiming for, but that's one possibility, right? So you're effectively waiting for that retest right here, and then maybe getting that sell off and shorting up here with a stop over here or over here. Okay. The other possibility is you wait for these lows to be cleared. You might get a retest on like a 5-minute or a 15-minute chart, like right here, and then that could be your short as well. And again, you can be targeting 9,450 and possibly lower. Here are a couple different areas that I've mapped out, which I see as very useful in utilizing, the support levels beneath us. And I think these are very key levels, like the June monthly open, which is 94.50, 200 moving average on the daily, which is around 9,100, yearly view app, which is around 88.80. And I think these are all key levels that one can pay attention to as supports on the way down. And then, of course, this is a big SR level that goes back, all the way to January 2020. Support right there becomes resistance, becomes support. So I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of come to this area and touch it as well. That's around $8,400 or so, okay? Or I guess it's $8,250, sorry. So it's possible that we kind of, wick into all these supports, or maybe one support, I don't know, at least this one. But from there, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how bad the other markets want to bleed, because this ain't looking good, right? By any means. It looks kind of crappy. So we'll see if the bulls kind of pick it up by the beginning of the morning session, because remember, markets open in about 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. Anything can happen, but for now, I'm just prepared to short. I don't think I want to be longing right here. So we'll see how it goes, guys. Daily also not looking good at all. Volume, the only thing about this is volume is going down, but again, we've sat on this base for a good while, and this doesn't really make me feel comfortable. So I'm thinking that it's probably going to be a bloody day in the market. It's probably going to be a crappy day, and just be prepared. Okay. If we're looking at ETH, right, I think ETH is already starting to show signs of deterioration, where you can see on the 4-hour chart. We didn't even come close to this key SR level that I was watching. We kind of just rolled over again. And again, ETH is rejecting this key weekly level, which is 355. And if ETH breaks down, guys, more than likely it's targeting, the lows below this consolidation, which is around 300 flat. And if that breaks, more than likely we're probably headed down here around 275. Okay. These are just targets for you to keep in mind, just in case we do start breaking down. You're not surprised. And if you're a buyer in the market, you know exactly where to buy. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. We talked about all these levels, supports on the way down. I think I explained to you, right? This is the yearly VWAP, which is right there, around $8,800 and some change. 200 moving average is just above that. Let me see. Yeah, nothing else besides from that. We have a good amount of room still to the downside for BTC and the RSI. So again, we're not tapped out, right? We're relatively still, in the neutral territory. So it's possible that when we get that bleed down, that might set us up for that oversold condition. Okay. Honestly, this kind of looks like it's shaping up something like this. And I'm not saying that we have to have this kind of epic candle, but it sure as heck looks kind of like that, So again, just be careful, guys. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me see. Link. This is the last one I'm going to check out for y'all. Link is, again, shaping up kind of ugly too. Same thing, right? It's the same structure as BTC, which is also similar to ETH. We're rejecting key support levels, which are now turned into resistance, as you can see. Right? So this was a previous support right here, and now it's become resistance, and now it looks like we're ready to break down. So if that's ready to break down, well, Link can at least target this area of key support, which is anywhere between 1040 and 940. Okay, so 1040 to 940, that's key support. If it breaks that, gosh, it's probably headed way the heck over here, around like $8.25. Okay, again, not necessary that we have to dump all the way, but I'm giving you guys targets so you know what to look out for. On the way down for Link, aside from that $8.25 target, it's possible that we break, this liquidity low right here, which is around $6 and some change. So like $6.25, $6.30. Okay. And if that breaks, of course, we're going to probably head here around $5. Again, I don't really know if all these uber bearish scenarios are going to happen, but we've seen this kind of movement before, and that the volatility kind of kicks in and we do this kind of garbage and it just really sells off. So, it's just something I'm prepared for, guys. I don't really want it to happen because I haven't quite, cut down my long positioning. I was really waiting for sort of a mean reversion back up and then dump, but darn it, man, it's not shaping up to be good. So I'm prepared. All right. Even from a pivot perspective, oops, let me do this. Let's see what our pivots are showing us. So pivot, we have a S2 right there around 9,600, S3 around $8,700 and some change, and then S4 way the heck over here around $7,800. Okay, so keep those in mind. And then the smaller pivots, which are the daily pivots, which reset, pretty much every single day, we're rejecting the S1, as you can see. Okay, we're not able to hold above it. And if that does not work, we're going to the S2, which is around $9,700. If that breaks, my general rule of thumb is, we're probably headed to the S5, which is around $9,100. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to keep this analysis short. You guys know what to look out for, guys. Stay prepared, stay vigilant in the market. Yeah, I'll catch up with y'all soon. All right. Join the Discord community below. There's a link below. Hit the thumbs up. Leave us a comment of your thoughts on the market. Let me know, how you're preparing. And until then, that's it. Cheers.